Imagine walking into a bakery, but instead of walking out with a chocolate chip cookie, you leave a trail of digital crumbs behind. Sounds intriguing, right? Well, welcome to the world of internet cookies. You might be wondering, what are these digital morsels? Well, internet cookies are small pieces of data stored on your computer by your web browser while you're browsing a website. Cookies are like the digital version of Hansel and Gretel's breadcrumbs, leading the way back to where you've been and what you've done. So why do websites bake these cookies? Well, it's not because they're trying to fatten you up for the witch. It's because cookies help websites remember information about your visit, like your preferred language and other settings. This can make your next visit easier and the site more useful to you. Think of them as your personal concierge, making your online experience smoother and more tailored to you. But just like a bakery, there are different types of cookies. There are session cookies, which disappear after you close your browser. Then there are persistent cookies, which stay on your computer until you delete them or they expire. And then there are third-party cookies, which are placed on your device by a website other than the one you're visiting. These cookies are like the secret agents of the digital world. They track your online activity and help the website understand your preferences and habits. They're the reason why that ad for the latest smartphone keeps popping up after you searched for it once. So just like your favorite bakery knows your order by heart, websites remember you too, thanks to cookies. But remember, while these cookies can make your online experience more convenient, they also raise questions about privacy and data security. But that's a story for another day. Stick around for more on this digital conundrum. Ever wondered how ads on your screen eerily match your recent searches? Well, let's take a stroll down the tracking trail of internet cookies. In the simplest terms, cookies are like digital breadcrumbs that we leave behind as we navigate the vast expanse of the internet. Just like Hansel and Gretel, these breadcrumbs help us find our way back to the pages we visited. But unlike our fairy tale duo, we're not trying to escape from an evil witch. Instead, we're trying to create a more personalized online experience. As we surf the web, cookies are working behind the scenes, recording the sites we visit, the time we spend on each page, the links we click, and even the products we view. Imagine cookies as diligent little scribes constantly jotting down notes about our online behaviors. Now here's where it gets interesting. These diligent scribes don't just record our online activity for the fun of it. They use this information to enhance our overall user experience. How? By providing us with personalized content and ads. Ever noticed how after searching for a new pair of sneakers, you suddenly start seeing ads for similar products? That's not just a coincidence, folks. That's the work of cookies. They remember your previous searches and use that information to show you ads that align with your interests. It's like having a personal shopper who knows your preferences and shows you products you might like. But wait, there's more. Cookies also play a crucial role in remembering our login details. Ever wondered how your favorite sites remember your username and password, even after you've closed the browser? Yep, you guessed it. That's the work of cookies too. They store your login details so you don't have to enter them every time you visit the site. So, cookies are the secret agents of the internet world, constantly tracking your online whereabouts. They're like the James Bonds of the digital domain, always on a mission to personalize your online experience. But just like any secret agent, they have a darker side too. But we'll get to that later. For now, let's keep following the cookie crumbs. Tired of typing in your password every time you visit a website? You have cookies to thank for that break. So what's the deal with these digital goodies? Well, they're not the kind you dunk in your coffee, but they do make your online experience a whole lot sweeter. Imagine this. You're visiting your favorite online store. You add a couple of items to your cart, then you close the browser to take a break. When you return, your cart still has those items you selected earlier. This is all possible because of cookies. They're like the internet's memory, keeping track of your online activities. And it's not just about shopping. Ever noticed how you only need to enter your username and password once on most sites? That's cookies at work again. They remember your login details, saving you the hassle of repeatedly typing in your information. But it's not just about convenience. Cookies also make your browsing experience more personalized. They remember your site preferences like language settings, themes, even the volume level of videos. So, when you revisit a site, it's just how you left it. Cookies are like your personal online butler, always ready to remember and serve your preferences. They keep track of your login details, your site settings, even the items in your shopping cart. They're the unsung heroes of the internet, making your online life just a little bit easier. But don't forget, While cookies can make your online experience smoother and more personal, they can also pose risks to your privacy and data security. It's a double-edged sword, and it's always best to be informed about what you're agreeing to when you click that Accept Cookies button. So, next time you're cruising the web and you see that little pop-up asking you to accept cookies, remember, they're not just there for decoration. They're working behind the scenes, making your online journey smoother and more personalized. So, cookies are the unsung heroes, remembering all the boring details so you don't have to. Now here's the twist. With all their helpful ways, could cookies be a threat to your privacy? Sure, cookies help create a seamless experience online, but they also have a darker side. Just as they remember your preferences and activities, they also record your digital footprints. This information, in the hands of the wrong people, could lead to privacy breaches and, in worst-case scenarios, data theft. Let's break it down. Cookies, especially third-party ones, can track your online activities across different websites over time. This means they could potentially create a detailed profile of your digital life. Everything you do, every site you visit, every product you click, it's all being logged. This data is then used to personalize ads, but it can also be exploited by bad actors. Imagine a situation where a hacker gains access to your cookies. They could potentially decipher your browsing habits, your interests, even your personal details. It's like leaving your diary wide open on a park bench. Moreover, these cookies can be used to build what's known as a digital identity, a virtual representation of you built from the crumbs of your online activity. Companies can then use this identity to target you with eerily accurate ads. It's convenient, sure, but also a little unsettling, isn't it? But it's not all doom and gloom. There are ways to manage your cookies and protect your privacy. You can clear your cookies regularly, use a private browsing mode, or even disable third-party cookies altogether. Yet the question remains, is the convenience worth the potential privacy trade-off? It's a paradox, isn't it? We want a personalized web experience, but we also want our online activities to remain private. So while cookies sweeten your online experience, they could also leave a bitter aftertaste of privacy invasion. So, what's the final verdict on cookies? A helpful tool or a privacy nightmare? It's a question that's as complex as the digital world itself, and it's a question we should all be asking ourselves. Internet cookies, those little packets of data tracking our online activities, have become an integral part of our digital experience. They streamline our web browsing, remember our login details, and even tailor ads to our personal tastes. But while these functions might seem convenient, they also raise a big question. Are we sacrificing too much of our privacy for the sake of convenience? It's a digital dilemma, and it's all about consent. When we click that Allow Cookies button, are we fully aware of what we're agreeing to? Are we informed about how our data is being used, where it's being shared, and who has access to it? These are critical questions in the age of data breaches and identity theft, and they're questions we can't afford to ignore. So let's take a moment to weigh the pros and cons of allowing cookies. On one hand, they enhance our online experience, making it more personalized and efficient. On the other hand, they can also lead to privacy concerns, with our personal information being used in ways we might not be comfortable with. But here's the thing, it's not just about choosing between convenience and privacy. It's about being aware and informed. It's about understanding the implications of our digital choices and taking control of our online footprint. So, next time you see that Allow Cookies button, remember it's not just about accepting a digital treat, but also about navigating the tricky terrain of digital consent. It's about making an informed decision and understanding that in the digital world, every click matters. It's a conversation we need to have, a debate we need to engage in, and a dilemma we need to navigate together, and it all starts with a single question. Are you ready to take control of your digital life? Intrigued by the world of cookies and digital literacy? It's a fascinating realm, isn't it? The way these tiny digital crumbs help navigate the vast expanse of the internet is nothing short of a modern marvel. They're the invisible hand guiding our online journeys, personalizing our experience, and making the internet feel like home. But like everything else in life, they come with their own set of challenges. The balance between convenience and privacy is a delicate dance, and it's easy to trip over. How much information are we comfortable sharing? What happens when these digital crumbs turn into a breadcrumb trail leading straight to our private lives? These are questions worth pondering. Even more, it's essential to understand the mechanics behind these cookies, how they work, the different types, their roles in advertising, and remembering our login details. It's like learning the rules of the game before stepping onto the field. Only then can we play wisely and win. And remember, this conversation doesn't stop here. There's a whole world of digital literacy waiting to be explored. So why not embark on this journey together? Let's delve deeper into the world of digital cookies, data privacy, and online security. Let's equip ourselves with the knowledge to navigate the digital world with confidence and caution. So, what are your thoughts? What are your experiences with internet cookies? Do you embrace them for the convenience they bring, or do you find the invasion of privacy unnerving? Share your thoughts, start a conversation. After all, it's through shared experiences and open discussions that we learn and grow. Stay tuned and keep questioning, because in the digital world, curiosity is the key to staying ahead and staying safe. Follow Laptop Radio for more.